Hello everybody and welcome back to the first Star Wars Shatterpoint battle report on the channel. And yeah, we're doing something a little bit different for Shatterpoint. We're starting out with something a little unique, something that I don't think any other channels are doing, probably because it's not an official format. But we are going to be doing what we're calling Star Wars Shatterpoint Duels. So basically, it's one squad versus one squad instead of the typical 2 versus 2. We do plan to do 2 squad on 2 squad combat in future videos, but we wanted to start with something a little bit more unique, something that'll help us stand out a little bit, since there are tons of 2v2 battle reports already for this game. So yeah, we thought we'd try something a little different, and today we have the Dark Lord of the Sith, Darth Vader himself, hunting down some of the remnants of the Separatist Alliance. So I am going to be bringing the Separatist Alliance today, where I'm going to be leading them with Asajj. With her, she's got Kraken. She found an old rusty super tactical droid and was like, all right, we can work with this. And a couple models of B2 Battle Droids. So yeah, that is going to be Asajj's squad. Reed is joining me as per usual, and he's bringing along Vader. Who's Vader bringing with him today?
So he's bringing Rex. So Rex didn't defect here.
You know what? I think this is Captain Rocks.
I'm good with Captain Rocks. Yeah,
Captain Rocks.
And the loyal 501st.
Loyal 501st. All right. So we got Vader's fist hunting down Asajj here, and yeah, we're gonna jump right into it. We're playing on a fancy little snow map here because we got the snow speeder, and I've really wanted to put this on the table for a long time. So looking forward to playing around that and seeing how things go. So we're gonna go ahead and get into deployment and things, and we'll be right back. All right, and we are deployed. So on the Separatist side, I've deployed over towards the right side. I have Asajj, the B2 Battle Droids, and Kraken, just kind of moving on up. Hopefully I don't flip this objective on the first scenario. Then we go over towards the Imperial side over here. We have Darth Vader, Rex, and the 501st doing very, very similar things. We're just going to be facing off. This will be a scrum right in the middle, probably. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and flip up the scenario. So Reed, you won the roll to go first, if you would be so kind.
I will flip,
locate. Oh no! So we're going to be flipping up this one.
Yay.
All 3 of the middle points and this one. This is not looking good for the Separatist Alliance out the gate. Alrighty. Well, we're going to go ahead into not Separatist turn 1. Imperial's turn 1, because you had Bryo. So Go ahead and flip a card.
501st.
501st. Oh, that's also a very strong start, actually.
Yeah.
Alrighty. So
also a bit awkward.
What are they up to first turn?
Okay. So I think we're gonna start with a. Yeah, we're gonna start with a dash.
Alrighty.
Force, or defensive maneuver is what it's actually
Defensive
called.
maneuver. Yeah. Grab yourself some hunkers and some dashes.
Yep. So I'm gonna go up here, get within one of the ingress point.
Jump on up.
Jump on up here. So. And then this one will just go over here.
Alrighty.
And then first action, sorry. That was...
that was your abilities.
Then we're going to move here.
Yep.
And then we're going to move forward. And then we're going to hunker.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So we're going to have 2 hunkers in total, so I'll actually grab those out now.
Yep.
And
You should still be on that one, so you'll be claiming 2 of them.
Yeah, going to go a bit farther, then... This guy might go a bit. Gets pushed off the bunch of anyway, so good back.
Fair enough. Alrighty, we'll mark you as red. You have the true Sith Lord here, so you can be the red tokens. However, you won't score, of course, because it is only the first turn.
So I now have my 2 hunkers.
Yeah. Alrighty, going into my activation, we're going to flip up a card, and we're going to get Asajj. Okay. Alrighty, we're gonna go ahead and we'll accept Asajj as our first. I think she can do some good damage here. So the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna start out with just a move action. So she's just gonna jump on over this way. Then she's actually gonna jump, spending one of my force here, which in this kind of duels-like mode is very limited. I only have 3, you only have 4 to play with. But she's gonna jump on over to this ladder, which is gonna let her climb on up and hopefully lay into this 501st trooper here. So
my hunkers, because I'm not Obi-Wan.
Yes, you are not Obi-Wan. So I'm going to be throwing 7 dice at you and hoping for at least 2 successes. That'll give me my shove.
Got formula. Cool.
Oh, okay. 2 fails.
1 gets me 1, so 2.
Okay. I'm looking at 3 expertise in that pool, which is going to be 2 criticals. So you'll block my regular hits, and I will get 2 criticals through.
Okay.
Alrighty, not bad, Asajj. That's going to equate to 3 damage, a shove, and a recover.
This could have been worse.
So I'm going to go ahead and take that shove just to send you off. This is my high ground.
No.
And yeah, I think Asajj is sitting pretty over here. So we're going to go ahead and flip that point in favor of Asajj. And I'm also going to flip Asajj over to her Jar-Kai form. She was starting out in Form 2 Makashi, but I think Jar-Kai will be better going into the next turn. And then we're actually going to start scoring, so I'm just getting the 1 point. So that is going to put me at 1. Go ahead.
So I'm going to flip the top card. Shatterpoint.
Shatterpoint.
That is good. We're choosing Vader.
Vader?
Yes.
What? I never would have expected this.
My favorite Shatterpoint target.
Alrighty.
So we're going to spend 1 force for Vader's Fury. So we're going to advance. And we'll add 2 damage to our next attack.
Yes, sir. Climb on up.
Yep. And then second action will just be a move right here.
Why do I have a feeling a lot of the battle is going to take place on this bridge?
Just good chance. And we will take 2 damage for your hatred makes you powerful to add 3 dice to our next melee attack against her.
Yep.
So we'll be throwing 10 dice with 2 damage in the pool.
My poor Asajj. Well, she's got 6 dice on defense here.
And when we do this, we're also going to coordinate fire to the Galactic Republic. So we'll give you a strain.
Yeah.
With the 501st.
Ouch.
Not bad. Okay, I think that's average.
So you did get fails, so I will be able to trigger riposte if I want here.
Yep.
And my defense wasn't bad either.
So we got 4+ expertise, that is 4+.
Yep.
Which is 2 crits, a hit, and a damage.
Okay. These will go away, but my 2 expertise will convert to 2 blocks, and I'll downgrade one of your crits into a hit.
Sure, so that goes down to hit.
And then I've got 4 blocks.
Sorry, one of these should be a hit.
I think I'm getting rid of all the hits. I think you're getting to it.
2 goes
So
through.
you started with 2 damage in the pool here.
So 3 damage, because my expertise also gives me a damage.
Yep.
And
then you got 2 successes.
2 successes, which is enough to get a shove. So this is going to be 3 damage on top of that, and a shove.
Alrighty, so Asajj actually surviving a run-in with the Dark Lord of the Sith, but eating another 3 damage. That's going to be a total of 6. I will choose to riposte on that, so you'll take 2 damage in return.
Yep.
Which means Vader actually dealt almost as much to himself this turn as he did to me, and I'm okay with this.
And then we're going to flip to his defensive side.
That makes sense.
And get that point.
Alrighty, so that's going to flip over to Separatist, or no, not Separatist control, Empire control, and you will bring us back actually over to your side of the grid at 1 point, because you still have your back point there.
Yep.
Alrighty, going into the Separatists, and we are going to roll into our Shatterpoint. Well, I think we know who that has to be, right? As much as I would love for it to be someone like Kraken here, I think it's got to be Asajj. So we're going to go ahead, we're going to pay a force just to jump up there, I think, and go ham on Vader.
Taking 3 damage from the strain.
Oh, you're right, I am strained. Interesting. The 3 damage would daze me, so I can't take 3 damage from the strain.
Oh, yeah, she's your... Okay.
So, Alright, so actually keeping the strain in mind, we're going to be starting out with Kraken over here. And what Kraken's going to do is, first he's going to get his Do Not Let Them Escape, so I'm going to be able to have my battle droids here kind of start moving on up the board. They both get to dash. So, I'll just have this one go this way. And I'll start sending one of them over towards the snow speeder here, because sooner or later one of us should claim that point. So my other B2 will run over there. For Kraken himself, he's going to go ahead and he's just going to walk forward as much as he can and chill somewhere about here. And we're going to take a shot at Vader up on his perch. So we're throwing 7 dice because Kraken's actually a bit of a menace at range.
You got 6.
And you're throwing 6. Alrighty. Yeah. Not a bad. Okay, not a great ball on my part. 3 fails there.
3 expertise gets me 2 blocks.
My 1 expertise is going into a crit, so I think it's just my 2 crits are going to go through.
Yep.
So that's going to be 3 damage.
Okay.
A shove, and 1 shove is enough to get you off, so I'm not going to bother with the second one. Instead, I'm going to pin you with the second one. So we're going to shove you down.
Yep.
That'll send you down here.
Yep.
And you're going to be pinned.
Cool.
I'm actually going to follow up that shove, because I suspect that'll get me within 2 of the point, which means I don't actually need to climb anyone up there. Yeah, I think that's the right play. So we'll do that. I have 2 guys within 2 of the point. You only have 1, because Vader is out now. So I will claim that point for the Separatist Alliance. And, yeah, I think Kraken is content with that. So I'll go ahead and score 1 point. That brings us to 0. So we're both going to grab a momentum. Really starting to feel not having a back point here.
That's fair.
But you are up. So your top card is going to be
Rex.
Rexy boy. All right, what's he up to? Or sorry, Rocks.
Rocks. Yeah, sorry, it's Rocks. So he's going at the start of his activation. He's going to choose get a move on soldier.
Yep. And that clone is going to go and grab you the top point.
Yep.
Fair enough.
Like that. And
what about Rex himself? What's he up to?
and they may gain a hunker.
Yep.
Oh.
You'll probably want to gain his hunker.
And he also has something else. A unit within 3 gains a hunker. I assume they're within 3.
He gets to recover.
They get
He
to
doesn't
recover.
have anyone. Oh, they get to recover?
I
I think it's he gets to recover.
yes, you're correct.
So.
Oh no, 1 unit in that unit may recover.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Yeah. Okay. So we'll take a damage off him.
Sweet.
That's kind of nice. Then what does Rex do? Spend 1 force for defensive maneuvers.
Dash him on up to the ladder.
Dash him on up to the ladder.
Grab him some hunker of his own.
Some hunker. So and then he's going to recover. I don't think he's within the 5 first, so he'll just heal Vader for 1.
Sure.
Yeah. So we're gonna shoot with Rex here.
Yep.
And we're going to do a 7 dice ranged attack.
Popping some dice into this Asajj.
And when we do that, we'll coordinate fire again to do a damage because of the string.
Yep, that's fair. That's just going to be 1 damage, and Asajj is going to have 5 dice for this. She's worse against range.
That looks real good.
That does, jeez. Mine is not quite so good, but not terrible. That's going to convert to 2 blocks, and I'm going to downgrade a crit to a hit, so I'm going to get 4 total blocks, and I think you're going to end up with 3 left.
Yep, got 3 in the tree. So I got
enough damage.
Can double shove you. How much damage do I need?
2.
Okay, yeah, so we'll do double shove, 2 damage, and then I'll do 2 recovers.
Sure.
So we'll shove her. Like so. Then follow up. I think. Shove her again.
Yep. Let's get her as far away from here as possible.
I don't believe we'll follow up on the next one.
Sure.
Then we're going to recover twice, and we'll heal Vader for 2.
Yep, that makes sense.
Because he wants to support his Dark Lord. Then, second action.
Gonna run onto that point.
Yep. And I'll give him his hunkers eventually because he's still not engaged or anything, so we have to have him.
Yep. So just go find somewhere you can stand. You can stand on top of it. You don't have to climb.
Oh.
It's not an elevation.
Okay.
It's too short to be an elevation.
So we have plenty of movement for this.
Yep.
Wherever he will fit. And he'll
Perfect.
fit there.
And then you're going to claim yourself another point, so you're going to be getting a whopping 3 points this round.
I believe I also get a momentum for wounding, right?
You do. Yep. So you're gaining a momentum, which means your momentum counter is on 6, and you're gaining 3 points up to 3. Ouch. Okay, good turn for the Galactic Republic. Let's see how the Separatists will respond. And we're going to respond with Kraken. Interesting. Okay. Well, Kraken at the start of his activation is going to let both of my battle droids here move, so that's good. We're going to have this one move to get within 2 of the objective. And it's just going to chill about... Let's just go there. The other one over here is actually just going to climb up. Because he can.
Yep.
So we now put a B2 up there, which is nice for us. This is not Kraken's strain, it is Asajj's. And as for Kraken himself, I think we're going to start out by popping a shot over at the 501st there.
Okay, so my hunker is going to engage.
Yep.
Remove that.
And we're going to be throwing 7 dice at your 501st Trooper up there.
Oh, this is range?
Yes.
So I want more dice in here.
Nice.
3 expertise, that's still bad.
I think it's 2 blocks.
Oh, it's 2 blocks. Okay.
Yeah, it's actually not awful. On my 1 expertise is a crit, so that's nice. You're going to get 2 total blocks. I'm going to lose 2, so I'm going to get 4 down the tree, which thankfully will let me trigger my free thing, and I'm very excited about that. 4 down the tree, I only need 1 shove to get you off of the point, so that's not something I'm too concerned about. So we're going to do 1, 2, 3. Unfortunately, if I want the free thing, then that's it. So it's going to be 3 damage.
Okay.
We're going to get to shove you, and we're going to get to use one of our abilities for free. So the shove, we're just going to send you off the edge here.
Yep.
I don't care too much about using or following up on that. That's just kind of asking for Vader to do rude things to me. So next thing we're going to do is we're going to use the free tactical network to make these B2s here. I mean, they do get to dash before they do the move, so I will do that. Oh, but I don't want to be in melee. That sounds like a terrible idea. So no, we're just going to shoot you from here.
Okay.
So yeah, it's going to be a 5 dice ranged attack, and I'm actually going to spend 1 force to do saturation fire because you're contesting an objective, so I'm going to actually roll 7 dice.
I'm also going to roll 7 dice because of hunker and cover.
Oh yeah, maybe I should have went into melee. Yeah, I think it's fine.
Okay.
7 dice. Ooh, I should have went into melee.
Fails. Wow, that was bad.
I got 3 fails as well.
I got more than that.
Okay, that's good for me. My 1
yeah.
expertise will just be a damage.
About 1 block.
Alright, so I get 2 through still.
Okay.
So I'm going to be doing, including the expertise one, a total of 4 damage and a single shove.
Okay.
So we'll just shove you back. I don't think we can quite get you off of the point, but we will do our darndest.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's still going to be in. And then I will shove myself forward just to secure being on the point if I can. Nope. We're going to stay there.
Yep.
Yeah, I do still have another action with Kraken, though. So Kraken, I think, is just going to move because he can go steal that point from you. So yeah, Kraken will go chill over here.
Yep.
And we will flip both of those points in the name of the Separatist Alliance. It's going to score us 2 points this turn. Bring us down still on your side at 1 point, but we will gain a momentum because we're falling behind here. Go ahead.
Yeah, so it's going to be Vader.
Yeah, last card.
Yeah, and the question is, where does Vader want to go?
So he is pinned.
He is pinned, which is fine. So first action will be a move, fail.
Then you'll clear that pin.
Spend a force.
And then do your angry dash.
Our angry dash, and we'll just
have this ladder, I assume.
Yeah. Cool. Got plenty of movement for that.
So Vader is going to come on up, hanging out with the B2s.
Actually, with one of the ingress. There we go. And you know what? He's going to switch to Dark Rage. He's going to take 2 damage again because he's a violent man.
Yep.
And yeah, here comes 10 dice.
Ouch time.
And I will give you a strain off the 501st.
So I do have protection, and I do have 3 dice, but yes, I am strained.
Much better.
I got perfectly average, technically.
3 gets me 2 crits and a hit.
I'm just looking at 2 total blocks.
Okay, I still think that gets me my full tree. And that hit. So 2 total blocks, so 2 get removed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's my full tree.
Ouch.
How much damage do I need to do?
Because of protection, 9.
9? Okay. 1, 2. I'm already doing 2 auto damage. So down to 7 damage I need to do. We'll do 3 shoves against them.
3 shoves.
And enough damage to wound them.
And the 9 damage. Alright. Ouch.
I guess we'll do the first shove. Oh.
Nice.
Gonna lift up Vader's cape. Then we will shove. And I don't think we'll follow up on these ones.
Fair enough.
We just want to make
Get them as far away as possible.
very annoying for them, yeah.
Fair.
And we'll get that point in momentum.
Cool. And they are, of course, strained. Which won't matter because they're about to wake back up.
So we'll score 2.
Yeah, you're going to score 2 from that point, and of course that back point that I still can't deal with.
Refresh my force.
Alrighty, well, it is going to be the B2s up next. So, we're going to go ahead and, we'll flip the card for the sake of flipping the card. They're going to wake up. They're going to get rid of their strain when they wake up. And they're not going to have a great turn here because, unfortunately, they don't have the force to do any of the things that they want to do. But I think we're just going to start out by unloading into probably Vader. Maybe the 501st. I don't hate taking the 501st down nice and early. Only one of them can actually shoot the 501st, though, so what we'll do is we'll start with one into Vader and see what that yields us.
Yep.
And then figure out what the other one's doing afterwards.
And we got 5 days in this form.
Alright, we're going to be throwing 6, and unfortunately I don't have the power to do, or the force to do any of my my saturation fires.
Okay.
So, just 6 dice coming your way.
3 blocks?
I think you were going to block it all, but I do get 2 damage because my expertise is just 2 damage.
Okay, I'll take 2 damage.
That leaves Vader on plenty of health, I think.
Not plenty.
He's got 4, which does mean I would need 2 successes to get through, but you have no way of blocking crits. Screw it! Let's punch Vader again.
No.
Because I think wounding Vader is very valuable here. Oh, your 501st are also super low.
They're at 2 health. Yeah.
Interesting. No, we're still going to go to punch Vader here, I think. So this is going to be another 6 dice Vader's way. There's a crit and another damage. Or another 2 damage.
I got 2 blocks.
So we're going to get the 2 damage from our thing, a 3rd damage from the crit, and a shove.
So he's still alive, barely.
He is. We're going to shove him off of the point. Goodbye, Vader.
No.
And then we're going to use our second action to... Maybe I should have focused. That would have been a bad idea. But that's okay. I'm okay with leaving Vader on 1 health. I think that's actually kind of really good for me in the next struggle.
That's fair.
So we'll use our second action. We're just going to move this guy up here. He's going to once again sit on his perch here. And also try and body block Vader from coming up that ladder. I'm not sure if it'll work, but we'll find out when you try. And this one here, since I've already got that point, might start making a break over the other way here. I don't know if that'll get me within 2, but
I feel like it does.
Oh yeah, that definitely does.
Yeah.
So we'll do that because we've already got that point to Kraken. So we'll just walk him over there, and then we will end up scoring this brand new point that hasn't been relevant until now. You're blue. We've still got the middle, and we're going to take this back from you, which I'm not going to bother flipping. Okay. That is going to give us 3 points over on the tracker, which brings us down to 0, so we're both going to gain a momentum. Alrighty. And it's going to be the Empire with refreshed force and a brand new deck.
And Vader.
Oh boy.
Okay.
What is the Dark Lord up to this time?
Very good question. We are going to spend 1 force to dash.
Yep.
And
oh, how I wish that was 2 force right now.
I don't know if I can land properly. Is the issue.
Right. Yeah, we have to determine whether you'll be able to place yourself.
Well, I guess I could just climb, right?
You could do a move action to climb.
Yeah, because it'd be an actual action. Right?
That would be an action. All right. So Vader's just going to go ahead and climb on up to meet the B2s, and
we're not going to do anything fancy here. We're just going to throw 7.
Oh, you're not gonna... Are you gonna take damage for it? Oh, no, you kill yourself. Yeah, you literally can't. Oh, I love leaving Vader this low.
Actually, we'll still spend the force for the Dark Rage.
Okay, so you'll still get the 2 extra damage?
Yeah.
All right.
I think I like that. And we'll give strain off the 5 first.
Yep, that makes sense. They don't love that. Okay, that's a solid roll.
Yep.
I'm blocking 2, so
these get turned into 2 crits.
All right, I'll get rid of 2 of your hits, and you'll end up with 4. Plus the 2 damage.
Yep.
Or 1 damage because of protection.
We take the top route, and since you're strained, you'll take a damage because we'll apply strain again, and we'll shove you once.
Alrighty, so you're going to get all the damage you need. You are going to wound them for the 2nd time, and you will knock them off of the point down there. They're not loving it, but that is going to give you a momentum.
Yep.
And then you're going to score 2 points. So that's going to put you 1 away from game. Oh, this was already red, so we're good. Cool. Ouch. All right. Well, let's see how the Separatist Alliance will attempt to crack back here with Asajj. So she's going to wake up. She's going to shed her strain here. And then she's going to go ahead. She's going to pay 2 force now to jump. So we're going to leap her over to this ladder, and she's going to climb on up.
Yep.
Now she is going to go finish off Vader, who is on 1 health.
That's fair.
Oh, this is Asajj's dream scenario. So we're going to throw... we're just going to throw 8 dice at her, and we just need 1 success, technically. And we're getting a few of them. That's 3 crits, plus 2 expertise is another crit and a hit.
Get 2 blocks.
Oh boy, so we're going to lose 2 of these, and we're going to get 5 down our tree.
Yep.
So we're going to go the bottom route, because that's going to give you a bunch of conditions. So we're going to do the damage we need. We're going to strain you, disarm you, and expose you.
Sure.
And then we're going to get a free action, which is going to be a force push. So you're going to get strain, disarm, expose. You're going to be wounded. And then I'm half tempted to push Vader, so you can't do your Sith Lord Strikes Back or whatever it's called. Yeah, we'll do that. So we're gonna force push Vader himself, and we're just gonna send him way over here. Yep. And then you could choose to dash towards me, but it would cost you a force.
Yeah,
It would also clear your strain for what it's worth.
It's fine, but considering it because of that.
Meanwhile, while you're thinking about it, I'm going to trigger my Sith Assassin. So because I wounded an enemy unit, I can recover twice, which isn't going to do much for me here because I don't have any conditions or anything I need to get rid of. But for what it's worth, I'll clear the strain off of my B2s. Then I also get to either full advance or jump. It's very tempting to full advance here, but no, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to stay where I am pretty much. I'll jump so I'm over here, so that way you have to be in a good position to actually shove me off. And then I'm going to refresh 2 force, so I'm going to refund everything she spent.
No, we're not going to.
Not going to bother?
Fine. Yeah, strain's fine.
Alrighty.
Yeah, so
that is going to be it for Asajj. She did very good here. So I'm going to be scoring 3 points and gaining a momentum. So for the first time this game, it's actually going to be on my side of the table. Yeah, it could go either way. Let's see who your next pull is.
my next pull is
The 501st. I was half tempted to try and finish them off as well.
not awful. So we'll start with the 501st, taking some pot shots at Asajj.
Lady Ventress. Alrighty. Yeah. Which one do you want to start with?
We'll start with the one down here. So
Cool.
It's going to be 7 dice. I almost said physical. It's not MCP.
Nope.
7 dice ranged.
If anything, it would be energy, I think. I got 5 dice here.
Okay.
So that's going to be 4.
Wow, that's bad.
Yep. Don't worry, mine wasn't incredibly impressive either. That's just going to be 3 blocks, so you're going to get 1, so I think I'm pinned and taking a damage.
No, just pinned, right?
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, good talk.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm pinned.
Cool. And then the one over here, we'll shoot her as well.
Yep. Once again, your 7 versus my 5.
Yes.
That is the best roll I have ever seen the 501st get. And of course, this is the time where I only get 1 of these. So I block 3 and I downgrade 1 crit. Not that it'll matter.
Yeah. So I
get
get
4 with the 501st.
So you're going to take a damage because you're pinned.
Yep.
Wow. Then we'll do...
2 more damage no matter what.
How much health does she have?
9.
9. So
They're not taking her down.
No. Yeah, we may as well just do the shove then. So 2 more damage, a shove, and a recover.
Alrighty.
And honestly, they're not long for this world, so we're going to... no, we have to recover themselves.
And then, yeah, it has to be that one, so he has no good targets.
Yeah, it's going to be himself. That's not awful, though. We will follow up on the shove, though. So we'll shove. And technically, we should have done this first, but I don't think it particularly matters.
So I'm going to fall down.
We fall down.
And this little clone will follow up. Alrighty, we're going to get the B2s engaged with the 501st. Not that that actually matters, because they're wounded right now. But
Oh, so yeah. Oh, I wounded them? Oh, yes.
yeah, you wounded them with
again. And then their second action. I think I can
Oh,
take
right, they have another action.
ones here. And we're going to go
That guy's going to jump on over here.
over here. Go. And then we're going to spend 1 force on these guys.
Yep, to dash him on top.
To dash.
I'm assuming this one's using the move to get up top.
Yeah, that's correct. Oops. And
I'll
we'll
let you
use,
place him.
since they both, well, since I gained recover, because of Rex.
Yep.
I will heal Rex for 1, because he's more valuable right now.
That makes sense. And you'll go ahead and flip both of these points, because Rex is still contesting this one, so that'll give you the extra one. And yeah, that is going to be 3 points your way this turn.
Yep.
But that leaves you 1 away. So
Not bad.
we'll go into another turn for the Separatists. And how are we responding? We are responding with B2s. Huh. No, we're not. No, we are not, because they will leave the table after they respond. So they're gonna get put away for now. Instead, we're responding with a Shatterpoint. That is much better. And that Shatterpoint is, of course, going to be Kraken, as we were just talking about this. So what Kraken's going to do is he's going to let both of the B2s move. So we're going to start out with this one here, and he's just going to come join us up here.
Sure.
And then this one over here is going to climb up the ladder, say hello to a little clone trooper, and then we'll start with Kraken. We're going to blast Rex with Kraken.
I'll have a hunker. I don't think I covered some lower elevation.
Yeah, so you'll just... I think you just get the hunker here. I'm not 100% sure how it works, but
I'm pretty sure
we're on the same elevation technically, but I'm also on the same piece of cover as you.
So I'm going to just say just a hunker.
Yeah, if we're playing that wrong, feel free to let us know down below. But yeah, so I've got 7 dice. Also, for what it's worth, I might have engaged you. Yeah, you don't even have a hunker. You are right.
Yeah.
Yep. So, yeah. That's not bad at all. That, I mean, it could be better. That's a crit and 2 hits.
I get 2 blocks.
That worked. So 2 blocks will take away 2 of these. I'll get 3 total, which is enough for my free action. So we're going to do, let's do a shove, a pin, or actually you're going to be wounded by this anyways, right?
I have 6 health.
Oh, you're not going to be wounded by this anyways.
Oh, I don't know how much damage.
So it's just going to be 3 damage, a pin, and a shove, and then my free action.
3 damage, so I'm taking 6
Shove
overall. Got it, and I'll be pinned. Is
Yep.
that what you said? Yeah.
Yep, so we've gotten him off the point, so that was important. And then we're going to use the free action to have this B2 take a shot into your 501st Trooper and hopefully take him off the table. Cool. So this B2 is going to be throwing 5 dice, and I can't...
This range your melee still.
This is actually melee, which is still 5 dice.
So I'll have 5 because of hunker because I'm still not engaged.
You have to look that up.
Yeah, I don't know how that works.
Sorry, you still do have the hunker, but you don't actually benefit from cover while you're in melee. Kenobi's wording is specific that you gain 1 additional die, not gain cover 1.
Okay.
So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and throw dice.
I'll reroll that, but I think that's a fail. So I have 1 block.
Alright, so I got 2 through then, which is gonna be a shove and 3 damage.
That's just enough to wound them.
Beautiful. So we're gonna go ahead and shove them off the point here, wound them as well, to really secure some of these points here. And that will flip over to mine because of Asajj, not because of the B2s by any means. But Asajj is still within 2 of it, so it's going to be hers. Yeah, we're gonna score 3 points and a momentum for the Separatists here. Good turn for Kraken. Kraken, as always, being the MVP. So back onto our side, and 1 more momentum. This is getting closer and closer.
Yep.
And it's going to go into the Imperials.
So we will flip.
Yep.
And we got Rex.
Rex.
Okay.
Who is still alive, technically.
He is still alive.
It's actually your only model that's not wounded right now.
Yeah. What does Rex want to do? So we're going to get a move on Soldier, and
Yep.
we'll actually move Vader here.
So that will clear his strain.
Yep, and he's just going to move up the ingress here.
That makes sense.
And yeah, we'll get rid of that strain. And then... So yeah, we're going to spend 1 here.
Alright.
And we're going to defensive maneuver and may gain hunker. So I'll still gain the hunker, and
Yep.
I'll recover.
Yep, to heal yourself by a little bit.
Yep, and then...
That'll clear your pin.
I'll also play my pin. No, we're just going for Kraken. That's a much better play. Yeah, that's a much
Walk up into melee with Kraken.
Yep, we'll get rid of the Hunter. And we will actually... No, we need a lot of shows. So yeah, we're going to take 2 damage from Vader's leadership.
Yep.
And this will be a 10 dice attack.
Alright, I've got 4 protection and steadfast.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Alrighty.
Woo! 3 fails. But
Alrighty.
those 3 expertise gets me 2 crits.
3 expertise for me is just 2 blocks. So I'll be getting rid of 2 of those hits, and then you'll get 4 in the pool.
Cool. 4 in the pool gets me... Like, don't know if shoving you at least once gets you off the attack.
I'm not 100% sure either. Well, game state ruined. That looks like it's just out though, so yeah, you're good.
Okay, yeah, so we will shove you because we get double shove. If we take that path, we'll have to take the recover. So
yeah.
We will also pin you, and we'll recover twice.
So I'm pinned, I've been shoved, so I won't have protection anymore. And how much damage you throwing at me?
Oh, sorry, yeah, that also matters. 3 damage.
Okay, cool.
So I think you lose protection, too.
I did lose protection, yeah.
Neat. That is Rex.
Cool, cool. Alright, Kraken not having the best of times, but also not having quite the worst of times.
So we'll score 2, though.
Yes,
yeah.
So that'll put you pretty much where I was exactly. Alrighty, going into... Oh, that is for the Dark Lord of the Sith. And going into my final card, I could do the Battle Droids. Alternatively, I know the next card is Kraken. And I think Kraken does bigger things for me here. Does he? Yeah, he does, because I want the Battle Droids to still be alive in the next struggle. So, Kraken's going to be up. And Kraken is doing nothing too fancy here. We're going to blast Rex, because this is now at range.
Yep.
And we'll kind of go off of how that works out for us. 7 dice. 3 fails.
That gets me...
2 expertise, though, is a crit and 2 hits.
Got 2 blocks.
Okay, so I won't bother adding the 2 hits, and then I get 3 total successes.
Yep.
Oh, beautiful. Kraken's favorite number. So that is going to give me... I'll do the pin again, because I feel like that's going to be impactful.
Yep.
A shove, 3 damage, which leaves you on 1.
Oh my god.
And a free action, which is going to be the Battle Droids, hopefully finishing you off.
Yeah, fair.
So we're going to go ahead and shove you this way. We will follow up because we can put ourselves back on the point. And then we do have another action. I guess I have to do the Battle Droids first. So the B2 Battle Droids, one of them gets to dash and make an attack. I'm going to just have this one here, blast Rex with 5 dice, because it's always 5 dice. Half tempted to pay for it, but no. Getting 3 plus a single damage.
The single damage will do it, but I will block all of your successes.
Alrighty.
4 blocks.
It's a good thing I got an expertise in there.
Yeah.
So that will take him down, which will gain me a momentum. It'll also let me flip this point. So I will score a total of 3 points this round, and that will end the struggle.
Yep.
Cool. So that was struggle 1. Alrighty, and Reed, if you'd like to do the honors, go ahead and flip up our next scenario. So it'll be so much for the element of surprise. So you've got a couple options.
Yeah, because...
This one, and that one. Or this one, that one, and this one. So, I mean, there's one side of the table we're already on, where that's the important side, and the other one would mean we're both running.
Yeah, so I'm thinking we would rather these 2 be active than that one. Yeah.
Alright,
Yeah.
So we're going to flip this up. We're going to keep that one active. This one is going to go away. I'm not going to deal with it later. This one is going to go away as well. This one will stay up. And the middle one, we're no longer fighting over the snowspeeder, is gone. And also all control will vanish, so neither of us are winning either of these.
Yep.
Yeah, that's going to be the scenario. So go ahead and put that there. Reed, first thing, let's go ahead and roll for priority. going into the next
I
one.
guess that matters.
So it's going to be this guy down here.
Okay.
Interesting. Okay. Well, go ahead and flip your card. I think we both know what it is, though.
It's a Shatterpoint.
Shatterpoint.
I was originally going to do Vader, but I'm actually going to think on this a little.
That's fair.
So we'll go with the 501st.
501st are Shatterpointing.
So they will fully heal.
Yep. And they could remove a condition if they had one. I don't think they
They do not.
Alrighty.
So that's all good.
For what it's worth, they'll lose their hunker as well, but I have a feeling you're going to be giving it back to them.
Yeah, we'll just leave that off to the side now. Because that will be coming back up. And where's all? Lost one.
You got one right there and one over here. he's trying to sneak into the building.
He's a sneaky 501st. Yeah, so we're going to spend 2 force.
And just dash him over.
Yeah, and just dash him over. And we're going to... Okay, well, we're going to do the easy one first.
Cool.
Because that one's nice and easy. And then the other one, I got to think about how I want to do this a little. That
Should work.
That does work. Okay, good. So we're going to go this way.
Trying to get the recover.
Yes. That's exactly why.
Alrity, so the 501st can move, and he is going to get to recover because Rex
Hunker.
did things.
And we'll get rid of the disarm on Vader.
That's fair.
Yeah, we're just slowly bringing back Vader. Then we will
Charge forward.
Oh yeah,
Onto a point.
and we're just going to try to end with 5 here.
Yep, that should definitely be doable.
Excellent. Yeah, just within 5.
Cool.
And this other one will also.
And he'll definitely be within 5.
Yeah, and maybe we just kind of hang like directly on this point here.
Cool.
And behind cover. Yeah, that seems
Good
good.
behind the dish, and yeah, they do have a hunker, so that'll matter.
Time to pop some shots into Ventress.
Which one do you want to fire first?
Let's do this one first.
One on the far. Alrighty, Ventress is throwing 5 dice against range.
Let's do some fine 501st shooting.
Oh yeah.
This is the
Jesus.
fine 501st shooting.
Okay, actually, mine's pretty good. I'm going to get 2 more blocks and downgrade your crit to a hit, so you're going to get 1.
Okay, so 1
that's
damage.
That's the damage because I'm already pinned. And then coming over from this lad here,
Shooting Ventress again.
I'm still 5.
So just 1 hit from that.
Yep. Mine wasn't anything too special. 2 more blocks there, so 3 blocks.
So I'll get 2 successes. Okay, that was better. So 3
another
damage.
Oh, yeah, because their second thing is just
Yeah.
2 damage. Yeah. Alright, that's starting to stack up on Ventress. She's starting to feel a little bit of pain.
Take it.
Alrighty.
And I'll refresh my folders.
Yeah, and then you're going to score both this point and that point, scoring you 3 points.
Yep.
At the start of the struggle. And my last card is in reserve here. It's the B2 Battle Droids for their final hurrah. And what do we want them to do? Well, I think in an ideal world, they'll be able to take both of these points from you. I guess we should roll priority, though.
Oh, yeah.
That is the broken one, which is your back point, so I know what I'm going for. So we're going to start out by just doing a basic move action, I think. This battle droid is just going to... Oh, actually, do I start with shooting then? Because that battle droid gets there in 1. Alrighty, so we are actually just going to start by shooting. I realize because they've been wounded twice, they actually don't have the force to do any of their abilities, because I'm only sitting on 2, which feels a little bad, but is what it is. So this B2 is just going to fire on that lonely clone over there, and we're going to hope we can do some really good damage on only 6 dice.
You also
Okay, that is 4 crits.
Let me roll this in my box. So 2, and then 2 gets me, so 3 blocks.
Alrighty, so you're going to block all my regular hits, which is just 1. But I am getting 4 crits and a expertise, which is just a damage.
Yep.
4 criticals. How much health do you have?
I have 7 health.
And so 6 after the thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can take them down. In addition, I'm going to be getting 2 shoves on this.
1 shove, because I do have
because you do have Steadfast, and they're going to be exposed. Oh, that feels weird. I feel like I'd rather pin them, right? Not that it matters, but it's the same amount of damage, and it gives me a reposition this way, so yeah, we're going to do it that way. So we're going to do no shoves then, but we're going to get a reposition and a pin on them.
Okay.
So the reposition will put me over here, which will contest the point. Good job, B2. The other one's going to shoot now, and he's going to unload at might just go to put another condition on Rex, because Rex still has a pin.
Yep.
So if I can deal some good damage to him, wouldn't say no. So yeah, we'll throw 6 dice at Rex and hopefully get a similarly stupid roll.
Rex, hunker right now? No. 5 dice. Okay.
Only 3 and a damage for what it's worth.
So we get block 4. Damage is not worth anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I figured.
So nothing.
Alrighty, and then they're about to die, so this one is just going to walk over here, claim up that point on the side, and then both of them are going to be removed from play, but not before scoring me 3 points, bringing us down to... or you scored 3 on your turn, right?
Yep.
So back to 0. So we're both going to gain a momentum, but I'm going to gain an extra momentum because I wounded a thing.
Cool.
And then my B2s are off the table.
Next. So I will flip my card.
Yep.
5-0 first.
5-0 first.
I really don't love that.
Roll Prio first.
Oh, yeah. I guess that matters.
Prio is a shield.
That one.
So I'm okay with that. I'm glad I claimed it.
We're going to reserve it anyways.
Alright, so the 501st are being reserved, and the next flip is going to be...
Shatterpoint. Okay.
Shatterpoint. Okay.
Okay. Which I feel like is a good Rex turn. So he'll flip.
Yep. So Rex is going to wake up. He's going to get rid of his pin. A little tight, but I think you're good.
Yeah, I think. If not, we'll spend the force.
That's
But
fair.
it's just, I want to shoot Ventress real bad.
It's fair.
So we're going to shoot Ventress.
Alright, much time for Ventress. She is going to be rolling...
Oh, sorry. Before I do that, get a move on Soldier.
Yes. Darth Vader, probably?
Kind of just here.
Sure.
Just kind of wherever he wants to go, he can go. They get a hunker. Okay. And then we'll do 7 dice in the Ventress.
Alrighty, Ventress is thrown 5.
4, 5, 6, 7.
That's a very good roll.
Yeah. 2 expertise gets me 2 hits.
Alrighty, I am getting 3 expertise, which is 2 blocks, and I downgrade a crit. I don't think downgrade's going to matter.
It's not going to matter.
So
I remove 3?
Yeah.
Okay. So I get 3. How much health do you have?
She has taken 7 damage. She's on 2.
Okay, so we may as well do 2 shoves and recover.
Alrighty.
Okay. Shove.
And shove again.
And shove again. Just make it like so. Limit your options. We'll recover twice. Live exposed.
Yep, might as well clear the last condition off of Vader.
Waste to recover because there's no one else who needs it. And then as our second action, we'll move.
Run on over towards the point.
Yeah, that definitely gets in.
Cool, cool.
I will score 3 points and get
of
him.
course gain another momentum because of Asajj's death or wounding. Alrighty, well, I am on a fresh deck. Alrighty, flipping up the top card is Kraken. I think, so the biggest problem with Kraken here is that he's pinned. So he doesn't have great means of actually getting over to the point. I guess we should
did you roll
Prio?
Yeah. I was about to say.
Prio is going to be this back point down here. Okay, with that in mind, I think we're going to reserve Kraken, because he reserves for free.
Okay.
But yeah, because he has absolutely no way to... I mean, he could shake to clear the pin and then move, and I don't think that gets him where he needs to be. No. So...
Oh, this should definitely flip, sorry.
No worries.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're going to reserve Kraken because we can reserve him for free.
Who
We're
are
going
you
to flip a
getting?
different card, and it's going to be Asajj in
Shocking.
some different flavor of Asajj.
Oh my god.
I know.
This
You
is
never would have
insane.
seen this coming. So Asajj is going to wake up, and she is going to... I think she's just going to move and attack them. I don't think I want to spend any force. There's not much point in hitting the 501st, but maybe I can apply a bunch of conditions to them or something. Alright, yep, so Asajj is just going to go ahead and walk on over here and throw an 8 dice attack into this lonely 501st trooper who is already dazed, so this is just kind of being rude for the sake of being rude.
Oh yeah.
But it is an 8 dice attack because I'm still in Jarkai, and that's not bad.
Now you block.
So,
Block 4.
well then,
What?
3 expertise is a crit and a thing, so it's just a crit. You're strained. Yay.
I don't care.
Yay. But I am still going to take
That's
the
fair.
point. So that is still going to score me 3 points, bringing us back over to 0 and giving us both momentum.
Nice.
I'm seeing a bit of a trend here.
I know. Oh, I'll roll priority because I have a reserve.
Yes.
Nice, that's not priority.
So,
I'm going to whip the dice a few times.
it's going to be your back point where this 501st is standing.
This is a really good argument for 5-1st here then. Because I don't want to dedicate Vader to that because that feels awful. So yeah, it's the 501st.
Cool.
This will be their last activation, so we're just removing the thing.
Sure.
So we're just going to move.
Yep.
Or... Yeah, we're just going to move because we don't want to spend any force. We'll take 3 damage.
You do have to be a little closer on mine. There's a big gap.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
funny good.
that looks fine.
Funny good. Okay.
Cool.
So we'll take 3 damage. We'll mark it, I guess.
You don't have to mark it. It doesn't matter.
Oh, and then this guy will actually just... He'll move out anyway.
Oh, he's going to move. Yeah, that makes sense.
Because I could do Vader's thing, but then that puts me in ability. Oh,
Nice. Game state ruined.
It'll put me in range of getting one-shotted by a riposte because of the strain and a bunch of other things.
I'm curious as to how that works because of the... But yeah.
Yeah. So
Um,
I'm not going to, bother doing that.
That's fair.
So we're going to just pop some shots with the 501st, and we'll start into the one of Ventress because that seems fun.
Alrighty.
So 7 dice coming in.
Ventress has 5.
What's that?
What do you mean? That's a whole 3 hits, and I block all of it.
Figured. Okay. Then we're going to do... So then we're going to have the other one shoot Kraken.
Yeah. So next shot over at Kraken.
That's better.
That is.
That's,
That 6.
Yeah, we'll just move that back.
Kraken's blocking 3 plus 1, so blocking 4.
So we'll get 2, which is 3 damage because of your pin.
Alrighty. That's going to be... Ouch. 3 damage on Kraken.
Cool. And then they will die, but I'll get this point.
Yes, you'll claim that, which means you'll score 3 points once again, bringing you back up to 3.
Oh, actually, sorry, I might have wondered. No, I don't want to spend 2 force on the Rex thing anyways. So
Alrighty.
I was thinking about doing gotta go first kid or something like that. But
I'm always first kid.
yeah. We're
That's fair.
not going to bother doing that though.
Alrighty. Well, we're going to go ahead and roll priority for the next one for me. And that's going to be a... the one I've already got with Asajj here.
Nice.
That seems like as good a time as any to do Kraken's turn. Where Kraken is going to probably shake the pin.
Yep.
Or recover, or whatever the action's called. And let's just shoot Rex. I don't think I actually care about moving on to the point, like, as much as I would like to. It's not the priority, and I don't think I get there in a single move, so I would rather try and put some damage into your only active character.
Yep, that's fair.
So this is going to be 7 dice.
Got 5.
I'm kind of tempted to actually focus instead of getting rid of the pin here. 8 dice doesn't sound bad. Nah, 7's fine.
Okay.
And I'm okay with 7. That is a crit and 2 more hits.
Block 4.
Alright. So I'll add my 2 more hits, and then I'll lose 4, and I'll get 4 total.
Yep.
So that's going to be, I mostly care about damage here, but there will also be a pin in here for what it's worth.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 2 shoves. Yep. So we're going to shove. Yep. Way under there. And we're going to follow up on both of those, because why wouldn't we? We're almost to a point now. Cool. Almost. I'm destroying all the terrain and ruining the game state. It's a great time. Yeah, that's going to be it for Kraken. I don't quite wound Rex with that, but it's a good amount of chip. I'm going to score 2 points because of this guy. So that's going to bring me down to 1 on your side, which will also give me a momentum.
Cool. So I'm going to flip.
And you're going to get Rex.
I'll roll priority, but
it's going to be that point, actually, which is already yours.
Reserve Rex.
Alrighty.
So we get Vader.
Yep.
And then we're going to spend 2 force for Vader's Fury, because we're running it down. Oh, we'll get rid of Hunker too. Hello there.
Oh boy, Vader's hunting.
Vader's had enough of Asajj.
Yep.
Just like so. And we'll be taking 2 damage because I can't resist with Vader. So 2 damage in the pool already, and this will be a 10 dice melee attack.
All right, Asajj is throwing 6 dice back your way.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Seems good. It's fail there. I think you have a trigger.
I do have riposte if I want to use it.
So 2 expertise gets me 2 crits.
Alrighty. Well, I just got 3 expertise, which is 2 blocks and downgrade a crit.
Okay. So that's full tree.
Ouch.
So I get 6. How much? So 2 damage. She has 7 health.
9 health.
9 health. So 2 damage down to 7.
Or yeah, 2 damage will put me down to 7.
Oh, so I just killed her.
Oh yeah.
We'll shove you 3 times.
Sure.
And do the required damage. Away.
Yep. No.
We're actually removing the primaries.
You are. I think this game ends in a table.
So we will get a momentum for that.
Yep.
And I think we end the struggle.
Yeah, you do end the struggle. Because you're going to score all 3 points, which is giving you a total of 4 points, and that will be more than enough to score you the struggle. So we're going to move into struggle 3. Alrighty, and we're on struggle 3 now, and we are flipping commandeer a new ride. So I can either do this one and then those 2 in the middle, or I can do these 2 in the middle and that one back there. I actually think this one is better for me right now, because this should technically still be on the middle of the snow speeder, which means I think I should still be in range to be grabbing that. I'm going to have to remeasure it out, but we'll see.
Oh, sorry, Vader should have also swapped it. That's aside.
Sure.
No reason not to.
But yeah, knowing that I have Asajj in the pipeline, I think that is the better one for me, so we're going to go ahead and flip this up. We're going to flip that up. And we're going to turn this one down, so Rex can be hanging out over there all he wants. And this one will also turn down. And yeah, we're going to use that. And I'm going to roll 4 priority into the final struggle. And we are getting this one. Alrighty. Well, we're going to flip a Shatterpoint.
That's just the last turn.
Ventress's last turn already. Alrighty, so we measured out to make sure this scenario is in the right place, and Kraken is grabbing that point for me, so that's going to be a nice little early point lead. And then we're going to see what Asajj can do about the Dark Lord of the Sith down here. So I think Asajj is actually going to flip over to her other side, because I'm not super confident in her being able to do 10 damage to him. As a matter of fact, it is impossible.
Yay.
So her other side will give me some shoves and things like that I can use to probably get him off the point if things go reasonably well for me. So she's going to spend no force, because her easiest ability is going to cost all of my remaining force. With that in mind, do you care if I riposte the last attack? Because that would also be all of my remaining force.
That's fair. Yeah, sure.
Just for an extra 2 damage on Vader.
Yeah.
My game plan still isn't to kill him, but if it comes up, it will be very important. So, yeah, because 3 force is the only thing I can do is riposte, and all of her actual abilities will cost 4 or 5, and Kraken doesn't have force abilities, so I am out of force for the game. She's going to go ahead and move over here and swing at Vader. Cool. With 7 dice, hoping for at least 2 or maybe 3 successes. I'm not sure how many I need to get the push.
That's not great. 3 gets us 2 blocks.
Okay, only 2?
Yep.
Well, I'm getting 4 successes, so that is my full tree. Now the real question is, does 1 shove do it? Because if 1 shove does it, then I don't need... Good. 1 shove does do it. So I'm going to do that. We're going to shove you this way.
Yep.
I'm going to follow up on that shove. And then we're going to take our free... I guess I was going to do it either way. We're going to do a free action. Oh, for what it's worth, 4 damages in the pool here.
Sure.
And we're going to force push Vader as well. Because... be gone.
No.
So we're going to send him all the way over here. Do some decent plink into him. And Asajj will score me that point. Scoring me a whopping 3 points. And then Asajj is going to die.
Nice.
And that is actually I've used Kraken now. That is my deck, and it's going to be your turn.
So World Prio. It's
Going to be this one again. And you only have Rex, eh? He's your reserve?
Yeah.
Well, I don't think he's getting that.
No.
Alright, so getting a move on, telling Vader to get a move on, soldier.
Yep, he's a good soldier.
I'm going to go chill there where he can possibly be relevant to getting this one next turn.
Yep. And how much health does Kraken have left?
Kraken is sitting on 4 remaining health.
Okay.
And is the last survivor of my Separatist Alliance.
Nice.
But you haven't wounded him yet, so he does still have 2 full lives you got to cut through.
Yep. So we're then going to move Rex with his first action.
Yep.
And we will actually take the 2 damage to...
add the extra dice.
Yeah, get a real good melee going.
Yep, that makes sense to me. I have 4, but I do have protection steadfast while I'm on a point.
7, 8... Oh, 9, 10, yeah.
Cool.
Okay. And the 2 get me 2.
Alrighty.
That's a lot.
I've got 4 dice, and that's getting me, I think, just 2 logs.
Okay.
So you're probably getting your full tree there. That looks like 6 successes.
Yep, that's my full tree. So we only need 1 shove to get you off the point. So, well, 2 shoves technically, but
yeah, 2 shoves to shove me.
Yeah. So we're going to shove you once because we got 2 shoves.
Yep.
Let's put you off like here, and then we won't follow up on that. Then we will recover twice, so we're full healed.
Sure. I'm
Then-
assuming you're doing enough damage, by the way.
Yeah. This will be 4 damage. Or no, only got 4.
That'll do it. That's all
No,
you needed.
no. Sorry. I mean, I only got 4 successes.
No, you got full tree.
Oh, full tree. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, that is 4 damage. Yeah, sorry. You will also be pinned for what that's worth,
Probably not much.
and I will get a reposition, which
Jumping on top of the speeder.
yeah, like that.
Makes sense. Makes it harder for me to shove you off.
Yep. That'd be
Cool,
Rex.
cool. And he did take 2 damage, right?
He healed it though,
Oh, okay.
because recover on the tree.
Right. Nice.
That's a synergy.
All right. So you're going to gain 1 momentum for having wounded Kraken, and you're going to score yourself 1 point.
And I will get a
and
momentum.
gain another momentum because it's still on my side.
Yep.
Alrighty. Well, Kraken's going to be up next for me. I mean, for the sake of...
That should be removed.
wrong card. It's Kraken because Asajj is no longer in the deck.
You want to reserve?
Yeah, you know what? He reserves for free,
Oh, there we
so I
go.
am going to choose to reserve Kraken and Shatterpoint.
Oh,
Kraken.
okay. Good choice.
So Kraken's going to wake up.
Oh, I will also refresh all my forces.
He's going to get rid of his pin token when he wakes up. And we're going to roll which one the priority is. Oh, I should have done that before deciding to reserve him.
Oh, I know, right?
It's going to be the broken one, which is actually the far one. Can Kraken get there? We're going to find out.
So the one back here?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're going to find out. So he could move and then hunker. We'll go there. That looks like it would be within 2.
Yeah, that's good.
So it's close though, but I think that's probably all we're doing. Tempting as it would be to shoot Rex, I think scoring fast might be the way to go here. So, yeah, we're going to move. So tempting to shoot. But if I hunker here, that almost definitely gets me.
Yeah,
hit.
that definitely gets you.
So yeah, we'll hunker. We'll enjoy the cover, a little bit of distance from Vader. Beautiful. So that's going to grab Kraken that back point there in the name of the Separatist Alliance, the alliance that has come down to very, very few members.
Yeah.
And that's going to score me 3 points, bringing me up to 5. So I'm still a couple away from being able to take the struggle here, and it's going to be the Grand Army of the Republic. No. This is the Empire.
So priority.
Priority is going to be. Oh, hey! I'm glad I took it. All right,
Vader.
And Vader.
I think
Might be able to get over there.
we'll do it.
Yeah. Either way, it gets you into melee with Kraken.
That's my goal.
And if you kill Kraken, you pretty much just win.
We're gonna spend 2 force for Vader's Fury.
Yep.
He's an angry man. And I'm just going to. I think this is the most direct route I can do.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
You get yourself. Game state
Sorry.
destroyed. Towers are falling over.
there.
And then
and-
that's you're.
Sorry, I'm trying to do. Can you hold this? This is awkward.
So you are further back than Kalani. We'll see if it's by enough to matter.
Like that.
Yeah,
that's
that's
good.
about right. And then we'll see if
I'm not gonna hunker, even
Sure.
if I'm out.
because at this point, killing Kalani is pretty much your win game.
And if I get any shoves, it's fine. Okay.
Yeah.
Then we'll turn into Dark Rage, and we don't care if you wound me. We'll take 2 more damage.
Yep.
And we're gonna try to one-shot him.
You probably will.
So 2
I
damage.
do have protection steadfast.
We'll get rid of you. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
That looks pretty good.
Yep. 3 expertise is
That's just 2 for me.
2 crits, a damage, and a hit.
All right. So the damage will call the protection one unless you manage to shove me off the
Yeah.
point.
So how much did you buff?
2.
Okay, so I get my full tree.
Yep. Can you get 10 damage on your tree?
Well, I can get at least 3 shoves. So I can get rid of
Either 9 damage and a shove or 10 damage.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 3 damage in the pool, but even down to 1, that's still like 11 damage.
Yeah, you got it.
Cool. And I guess I'll shove you for what it's worth.
Yep. Technically, I have 1 more turn with this.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, still might not
It won't matter because I don't think I could possibly score the game with 1 more turn, but
actually hold up. We gotta follow up on this. Sorry, shove you back like this first.
sure. It might already get me off the point.
My goal is just to get me onto the point, which is why I'm shoving you like this.
Yep.
Bit weird, but you know.
Yeah, we got some awkward
Then we'll start shoving you away from the point.
bridge things.
Which is just going to be 1 because you do have Separatist.
Right.
Because I had 3 shoves. I
Yep,
think.
that checks out.
Like that.
Alrighty, so you're going to score that point. You're going to wound me, so you're going to give yourself a momentum. You're going to score 3 total points this round.
Should we
And
bother?
You're going to gain another momentum because it's on my side. Kraken is going to fight to the last man.
So we're just saying Vader, in all of his fury, broke the entire.
Oh, yeah, Vader just destroyed this. I'm not bothering to pick it up.
Okay.
And then Kraken is going to, Kraken comes out of reserves.
Hold up, priority first.
This is true. I should have done priority first. How dare I? Let me roll that real quick. Priority for Kraken. Hey, it's already mine.
Oh, sick.
Sweet. There is no world where this works out for me, right? I don't think there is.
You'd have to remove 2 people.
We're gonna focus and blast Vader.
No.
We're gonna take down Vader. So we've got 7 dice coming at him, and yeah, or 8 dice because I focused.
2 is 1.
That is a crit and 2 hits.
I blocked 4.
Oh, that's actually really good. I'm getting 3. How low is Vader?
Good question. You just need to do 2. I'm pretty
All
sure
right.
you got that.
Well, I'm going to shove him twice and do 3 damage to him. The shoves are so I can put myself on the point. So,
No, this wasn't
Shove.
a melee attack. Wait. It doesn't care about melee attack. Okay.
shove. Your attack back won't matter, though.
I want to do it.
Fair.
I want to see if I can kill him on his turn.
Shove.
Oh, that's impossible to kill him on his... No, I don't care.
Okay.
Yeah. It's
Well-
actually impossible.
I'm going to stand over here. I'm going to claim this point for the Separatist Alliance, and then score myself a whopping 3 points. Yeah, 3 points plus a momentum, leaving me 2 points away from being able to take it all. But then Kraken will unfortunately die, and I can only assume that means you win. I've never actually had this situation come up.
I mean, yeah, you can't score. So.
I can't score. Well, technically I can if you were out of position to get to any points.
Oh,
But,
yeah.
you're not, so I think it's
Yeah.
safe to call game
Yeah.
here. But for what it's worth, the Separatist Alliance has more land as at the fall of their power.
Vader's crazy.
Vader is really good for duels, as it turns out.
Yeah.
Asajj, I think, a little less so. She's a little too force hungry. She doesn't work super great for the kind of duels thing.
When she was wounded once, it felt like he probably didn't even want to
I barely wanted to jump. I definitely wasn't spending the force to push. I will say Kraken is super efficient, and that helped make up for things because Kraken didn't have to spend a single force this game. He always got the tactical network for free, except for the one time when I didn't need it. B2s felt a little bad, mainly because they also were a little force hungry, and I couldn't afford to spend for their advanced things in the later turns.
Yep.
They probably weren't the best pick here. I mean, realistically, if this had been Kalani and either Magnas or B1s, it might have been a very different game.
It might have been, yeah. That might have been better.
But
the awkward part about Magnas is they have no way of spending for a movement.
no, they were reliant on Asajj moving, basically.
Which, yeah.
But yeah, well, and B1s are the same way.
I also did not expect this to go to a table.
No, I mean, so the thing with duels, because this is now the third or fourth one that I've done, they are very violent. Your models get removed. I mean, the clones were off the table. If I decided to go into Rex instead of Vader, there was a world where I took him off the table, although I'm looking at Kraken's damage output, and actually I don't think it's quite high enough for that.
Rex is relatively tanky.
Rex is surprisingly, he's relatively resilient. 9 health does go a long way. He's got half decent defensive stuff, like 5/5 with an okay, I think, surge chart. Not great, but
It's
not
very
good.
okay.
Yeah,
Very mid.
it's acceptable for a secondary. I think, like Kraken's. I think it's actually
Yours is probably better.
mine is probably technically better because I'm 1 to 2 is 1, 3 to 4 is 2, and then I do have a 5+.
Yeah, that's better. Mine is strictly worse then.
What's yours?
I don't have a 5+. Mine's the exact
right,
same.
but I have less dice.
Okay, yeah.
So I'm only rolling 4 dice, and I have a 5+.
Okay, yeah. So overall,
yeah. Overall, I think Rex's is a little bit better, but yeah,
it's close.
no. So overall, though, I kind of saw that coming going into that final shrug. I was like, Vader still has 2 wound tokens I need to put on him before he dies, and Asajj is almost out of the game.
Yeah, honest. Once you remove the 501st, my deck felt a lot cleaner.
Yes, no, for sure. I mean, at the end, I was really starved for choice there between Kraken and the Shatterpoint. It was definitely. It's really interesting. I've heard people do different kind of takes on this type of 1 squad versus 1 squad, where they'll do 2 support units, or they'll have different extra force or something like that to kind of make it flow a little smoother.
That would make some sense.
I wanted to keep it as vanilla as possible because it is something that's kind of new and not an official format. So I think for the purposes of content creation, it works to have it be as simple as possible. We're just going to play with all the regular rules and do 1 squad versus 1 squad. But if this ends up doing well, if you guys like this type of kind of duels format, we can do more in the future, and we can try to play around with some special kind of custom scenario-based rules. I know some people screwed around with the Shatterpoint card and how those work as well, and stuff like that, just to kind of add some variety to the deck. But I think that is probably going to do it for this battle report. So I hope you guys enjoyed the carnage that unfolded here. Vader versus Asajj. If you did, be sure to drop a like down below. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. God, Vader was so angry.
Vader goes really angry.
That's going to be it. So until next time, peace.